What's up, TOP? I'm standing out here, man. It's a favorite spot of mine um, at my house. For one, because the grill's there. I like to grill. I can't wait till this fast is over because I need to fire up some ribs, like for real. But I am just sharing with you today as this thought. And on last week, I had told you out of the 2 points that we ended it with was spending time with God and being alone with God and letting God be your all was focal point to your growth. And the next one was put good people around you. And having good people around you and surrounding yourself with great people will make all the difference in the world. Um, a couple times a year, um, not any specific times, just as I feel the need to. I'm always gauging my own emotional health. And as I gauge my own emotional health and the reason I do that is because I want to be um, not just a good man, I want to be good in every responsibility that I have, and all my responsibilities as a man and a man to God, being true to myself, and then a husband. I want to be a good husband. I want to be a good father, ultimately I want to be a good pastor and a good leader in our community. And so part of that is for me is my spiritual health, my soul health, and then ultimately where I've been struggling at the most is in my physical health, and only because procrastination and laziness or whatever sets in, and you don't exercise the way you should exercise. But um, here lately, I've every now and then I'll do a spirit check. Just checking my worship, checking my prayer life, and checking my time with God and making sure all that's solid. And I'm doing it out of routine. I'm doing it out of relationship. Um, and then I check my soul health, and that's where it gets a little tricky sometimes because I'm feeding my intellect. I'm making sure my drive is there, my will is there. But the part that we sometimes neglect is our emotions, the emotional part of us. And sometimes people say, "Oh, you're just emotional," and sometimes, we are emotional. Sometimes our emotions go a little too far, gets us in trouble, or whatever the case may be. But I just want to encourage you today as begin to, as you check on your own soul health. A good thing for me is to, when I have feelings and have emotions, I try to put a name to it, and I try to draw a line to where they come from and how they come back up in my life and all those things. And so, and as I'm journeying through this process, or I should say, migrating towards a better me, um, then a part of that for me is making sure that I'm in a good place with God and making sure that I'm in a place where my emotions are not getting the best of me. And so, and a part of that is my time with God and then having good people around you. And so I just want to encourage you to spend time with God and also put good people around you. The better the people you are that are around you, the better you become. And I just truly believe that. And I believe that God created us for relationships. He looked at Adam and said, "It's not good for man to be alone." So he gave him his wife. And and if you don't have a spouse, get a friend, get a pastor, get somebody that where they can challenge you, love you, regardless of who you are, what you've been through. They're not impressed by your failures. They're not impressed by your success. They just love who you are. And because they love who you are, they pour into you and the relationship becomes reciprocal. And so I just want to challenge you on that today, that find people in your life that you can put around you that will hold you accountable spiritually, hold you accountable physically, and help you set goals and hold you accountable to the goals that you set. And so as we move into a better year, the year to be all in, and be all for God. Peace.